What's going on, Jerome's? So we put out a video this morning about 5 potential reaches that the Vikings could go for in the first round. Just trade down and get more value. Well, you won't always have a team wanting to come up, but I digress. But we want to do a mock draft where what would happen if the Vikings took one of those 5 dudes? And we were talking about Boogie Basham from Wake Forest, Trevor Morig, Christian Barmore, Mac Jones, as well as J.C. Horn, just for examples out there. So we're actually going to do it. So at 14, we're just going to stick and pick. We're going to take a reach, and we're going to see how the rest of the draft shakes out. Maybe we're going to be good to go. Speed. I want to go fast. Come on, PFF. Let's go. There you go. So what went down? I saw Bateman go. So Trevor Lawrence 1, Justin Fields 2, Zach Wilson fell to the Eagles. Okay, now I would understand if the Eagles took quarterback there. Penny Sewell, Trey Lance, Broncos. Bateman goes to the Cowboys. Wow, they're going to go 4 wide. What the hell? You got to trade Gallup? I guess he's on his contract here. Caleb Farley gone. So Devontae Smith was not on our list of BPAs, but obviously that would make sense there. So, sorry, our list of reaches. I mean, wow, Devontae, Barmore, Surtain, all on board. Do we just take BPA or do we stick to the exercise here? We have to stick to the exercise, so we got to take one of the 5 that we're going to reach. So what we're going to do, I mean, Trevor Morig is so far and away the best safety in this draft. Like, it's Morig, it's Holland, and then it's everyone else, even though I do like the talent in the 3rd, 4th, 5th round for the safeties. Barmore is the best defensive tackle, and there might only be one of those going in the first round. And I do like the day 2 talent at defensive tackle, especially 3-tech, but yeah, we're sticking to the exercise. We're passing on Surtain. We're passing on Smith. God, this kind of sucks. Anyway, Morig, welcome on in. You're going to pair up with Harrison Smith. And Morig, in terms of stylistically, I think that he will mesh extremely well with Harrison Smith, where Morig is that free safety guy. You could put him as a cover 1. You could put him at split safeties. And that's his game, coverage, ball hawking, even though he will get down and dirty in run support as well. But him, like Anthony Harris was peak 2018, 2019, when he was back there doing his thing. There was a good pass rush. Harrison Smith was all over the place, and Morig can fill in that 2018, 2019 role for Anthony Harris, where 2020, Anthony Harris's role changed, but yeah. So what do you do now? So I got safety. I'm gonna write this down. I got safety. So other needs, 3-tech, interior offensive line, certainly there. Pending what happens with Anthony Barr and Eric Wilson, probably linebacker, but safety, check. So Onwuzurike is there. Wow. So I would not expect Onwuzurike to be available at 78, but if he is, that would be tempting. Creed is there as well. And I'm starting to like the idea more and more of drafting a guy who's a center by trade and can also kick out to guard as opposed to just guard, if you know what I mean. So, because we really do need to hedge our bets with Garrett Bradbury. So Creed at this spot would be tempting. Except I want Creed and Onwuzurike. I do. So we're going to have to maneuver a little bit. Who's up next on... so we got no trade offers, but who's up? 79, Cardinals. So I will give you 90 and a... we'll give you the good 6th rounder if we can just move up a couple of spots. I mean, it's not even that many. I'm just kidding. It is a lot. So I will give you 90, and I'll give you 143, the 4th round pick, to come up 11 spots. I feel like that's... Yeah, okay, there we go. We're in. So let's draft a player. We're going to take Creed, because we are rested and we're the... Kirk Cousins will definitely be in on Creed. And then we got on Onwuzurike. So we already checked 3 boxes, and it's just a different order of how we got there. Now, a lot of people think, okay, go O-line or go Barmore in the first round, and then, get your safety a little bit later on. But we did all those things. Plus, we got the best safety in the draft. I mean, what else do you want? So I got Morig, we got Creed, we got Onwuzurike. Other needs, I mean, we could double down on interior offensive line, sure. We could go cornerback, go wide receiver. Tutu's there. I don't think Tutu is going to be in at this spot. Or do we double down on offensive line? Mainers and Green are both there. Both will be a lot of fun. No, that's a no on Sean Way. That's a no for me, dog. Ambry Thomas is there. Or do we just go quarterback? Yeah, we're not going to be fun suckers incorporated. Hell, Tutu might be there in the 4th. Nah, he's gone. We missed him. But other wide receivers, or do we double down offensive line at this spot? Bobby Brown is there too. Yeah, you know, F it. We're doubling down on offensive line. Kendra Green. Still have another 4th-round pick. We got 2 5ths, 2 6ths, and a 7th. Wait, no, sorry, we gave up one of those picks. Doesn't matter. So what do you do now? So defensive tackle. So Onwuzurike is definitely a pass rush guy. He is not a run stuffing guy. I love Bobby Brown. I like Mustafa. What do we do here? Yeah, do we just take Bobby Brown? I think we do. Woo! Bobby Brown the third. Come on down. So now you got Onwuzurike as well as Bobby Brown. Bobby can play nose tackle and 3-tech. I do like that about him. Let's see what else now. We haven't grabbed the wide receiver yet. We haven't grabbed a cornerback yet. Want to get both of those things. Chauncey Golston. Oh! Yeah, wide receiver can wait. Chauncey Golston, come on down. Let's go. All right, so you got 3 defensive linemen. And yes, you do it. Well, you reach for Morig at 14. That's fine. I mean, if this draft plays out this way, I'm kind of okay with that. In fact, I'm really liking what we're going. Eskridge is well, again, don't talk in absolutes, but it's extremely likely that Eskridge is going to be here at this spot. Stevenson, Grimes. If we want to go, yeah, Stevenson or Grimes in terms of speed. Wait, no, sorry, Grimes is the tall guy. That's how I have my wide receivers structured: speed or the tall guy. All right, so Grimes, you could go big wide receiver. Palmer, I like a lot. Let's go Stevenson. Let's go. Again, we're passing on Eskridge because I do not believe that he's going to be available at this stage of the game. So Stevenson, we got some speed. Maybe we do take Grimes, so we get size as well. Hey, Grimesy, I live above a bowling alley and below another bowling alley. Let's see here. We haven't grabbed cornerback yet. We got some trade options. No one wants 201. Unless you got multiple. Unless you got multiples back there, I don't want any. Now we're good. So what do we need? Cornerback wise, let's see. Taylor's still there. Okay. Wilcox is there. Now we'll go with John Charles. There we go. And what else do we need? Linebacker, I guess. Spielman always gets a late round linebacker. Could double down on wide receiver. Josh Palmer's just there staring at us. Yeah. I mean, Taron Jackson's there, but yeah. Taking my guy, Josh Palmer. Woo! I'm feeling good about this draft, even though it's probably going to be graded horribly. That's fine. Grades don't mean a thing. Let's go. Oh, Ian Book went to the Colts. But we love Jake Eason. No, you don't. You do not. All right. Zoom. Enhance. Yeah, so PFF just completely shellacked our pick. But like we said, could that be a situation where the Vikings can't trade down and they do see Morig as potentially head and shoulders above the rest of the safeties in the draft, which I certainly do. So Morig and Harrison Smith, you check that box at safety, and then you have the draft capital in the mid rounds and later rounds to go after other positions of need. So I get Morig would be a reach at 14, but if it went down, I get it. But then PFF just gave us a D+. Whatever. And then in the 3rd round, so we maneuvered because I wanted Humphrey and Onwuzurike. I don't think that both get to this stage of the draft, but if they did, we're in. Humphrey, phenomenal center, can play guard as well. And maybe it's a spot where you put Humphrey at center and then you kick Bradbury to one of the guard spots. You try to elf line Bradbury. Onwuzurike is going to be your pass rushing 3-tech right away. He's not going to be a guy that you ideally would want on early downs, but I just love his attitude. I mean, moved all along the defensive line for Washington and just got after. Penetration is the name of the game. Jamie Newman, you got your QB2 of the future in the 4th round. I think that's great value. I could see Jamie Newman going as high as the 2nd round. I really could. And then, so Kendra Green, the slobber knocker guard out of Illinois. So he's listed as tackle on some of the other sites, so that gets ingrained. But he's just a really fun guy. He just really is. And there's not a spot for him right away, but if things don't work out with Bradbury, or if you do eventually let Riley Reef go, you kick Ezra to left tackle, and then maybe Bradbury gets it together, and your interior offensive line is going to be a mix of Humphrey, Kendrick Green, Garrett Bradbury, Oli Udo, Kyle Big Hinton. You're okay with that. Bobby Brown III, nose tackle, 3-tech, can play both. Pair him up with Onwuzurike. And then Chauncey Golston, where he really made an impression at the Senior Bowl, and I think is really underrated. I think that he is as good of a player as AJ Epinesa coming out of Iowa last year, who ended up being a second-round pick. Golston, I think he has a higher ceiling. I really do. So getting him at this stage of the draft, huge. And then we doubled down on a couple skill guys. Marcus Stevenson, the speed guy from Houston. Not the tall guy, the speed guy. And then Josh Palmer. Josh Palmer's just a guy I really like. Just really, really clean. And just a guy who can get open. And very sure hands as well. And then also Shamar John Charles coming out of App State, adding to that cornerback room. So again, if the Vikings have to go this direction, I would be perfectly fine. Or say the Vikings go Barmore at 14, and then at 78 or 79, they go maybe Richie Grant or James Wiggins or Gillespie in this area. I mean, you still get to the same spot where you still check those boxes of need. But if they go Morig at 14, again, a little bit early, a little bit of a reach, but it won't completely ruin your draft. So, yeah, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Like, don't be like, they drafted some I didn't like in the first round, so this draft is moot. No, it is not. They certainly can get tons of value and address needs a little bit later on. But your thoughts, reaching in the first round, and then what the hell else happened? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. We'll support that work post on the Venmo. Until next time, Skol, production value.